Welcome to Sam Reviews and Gaming, and today I'm going to be doing all my video games part 4. As you can see, I've got some new Disney Infinity figures, some Lego Dimension stuff, and 2 new games. So let's get to this. Firstly, we have the Lord of the Rings Conquest game, which I never even knew existed until recently, and I picked it up at the game store, and it's so good. Like, this game is the best Lord of the Rings game out there, so you should go pick it up. I'm not joking. This game is just marvelous and has some awesome content in the game. And there is the instruction booklet and the disc. Moving over, we have Battlefield 3 Limited Edition. So this game is awesome. This game is a Battlefield game. You guys know I love Battlefield more than Call of Duty. So I picked this Battlefield game up. Second Battlefield game. I don't know if it's better. Like, the tank stuff in this game and the plane stuff isn't as good as in Bad Company 2. But it's still a good game. And it's definitely better than Call of Duty campaigns. Now we're moving on to the new Disney Infinity figures I got. So the first one is the Green Goblin. He is amazing. He is an amazing design. In the game, he's not as good as you'd think, but he has an amazing design with his goblin bomb thing. He's staying on this cool plate, and he's got some cool detailing on him. Now, in game, he gives you the glider, but it's not his specifically, and it's very hard to control. So he's a pretty good character, but not as good as my favorite new character. Who's next? So my new favorite character is Stitch. Stitch is awesome. I picked him up because I've always wanted him, and these guys, Stitch you could only get with the starter thing, but I got the Marvel starter pack instead of the Disney starter pack, so I found Stitch. And he's amazing, and his design, as you can tell, he's got some pretty good designs here. Some pretty cool stuff. But, in the game, I tried out all his abilities and stuff, and then suddenly he was climbing walls, and I'm like, whoa, this guy's amazing. I didn't even know he climbed walls. He has his guns and stuff, and he's definitely the best Disney Infinity figure for 2.0. Now moving on, we got some new Lego Dimensions packs. So I got the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them story pack, and it came with this new stand for the game, and it's really cool. If you look at it, it's really cool designs. Focus, camera, focus. Well, anyway, it's got some cool designs with the gates and lifts, and then the pads, of course, go here and here. And around the back, it's got some mechanisms here and here. And if you lift the switch like that, these things go up. You turn it around, and these lift stand things come up, and you can put extra characters you want to put in here. Now to lift it down, you just move the stand, and then push it. And also, now, there's these gates, and they're pretty cool. You can just open and close them. That's all I do, and that is cool. I love the design for this. I love it so much more than the original one, and yeah. So, we're moving on to the new characters and vehicles. As you can see, this is my new Lego Dimensions collection, not including my old stuff. But anyway, you can see I got quite a big selection. And firstly, we're going to start off with the Droid character. Okay, I don't remember this guy's name, but he's the guy who helps you out and stuff in the story. And last time I showed you the base, this guy was not, there. He wasn't there. He was this other build thing. But you build him after a while, and he's a pretty cool design, and he's a pretty cool character to just play around with. He doesn't really fit on the base, but you can just play around with him and he floats around. Next, we have the E.T. Fun Pack, which is a very good fun pack. Was not even going to get this fun pack. Come on, camera, focus. Focus, focus, focus. Focus. As you can see, or maybe not see, E.T. has a really good design. And I'm really hoping you can see that because he's got some pretty cool designs. Now, E.T. has got this really weird shaped head with his little flower pot, and he's got some cool designs. And he's got a cool base that's got like that E.T. symbol on it. You can't really see it, but I want you to. Anyway, it's got the E.T. symbol on there. And its little pot plant is a really cool inclusion to the character. Now, the actual phone home vehicle is surprisingly really good in the game. Like, in the actual statue is pretty cool how you can take the phone off and it's connected and stuff. But in the game, you can call Elliot and you can fly around. So this was my first flying vehicle for a while. I didn't have a flying vehicle at the time. Now, yeah. So it's got some cool designs, telephone design, and yeah, it's standing on the stand thing with the rope. Okay. Next we have the A-Team Fun Pack. This pack, I was least not gonna get at all, and now my camera's actually working properly. You can see his design is so good, so good with his wrench and everything. Like, he looks cool with his little hairstyle. Like, this is One Piece, and it's so cool. Like, it's unique to Mr. T. But I was not gonna get this pack. I have never watched the A-Team before in my life, but I plan on doing that. But I got him, and he's an awesome character, and he can change to the other 3 characters of the A-Team, and his little base is pretty cool. So, now the B.A. Baracus' van is a pretty cool machine in the game. Nothing special about it. It's just a normal, vehicle, but it's really cool design and stuff. Okay, now we have the characters for the Fantastic Beasts and where to find them story pack. Showed you the base before, and I'm going to show you the characters. So Newt Scamander is a very cool character in the game. Better than Harry Potter. I'm sorry, Harry Potter fans. But this guy is better in the game. Because he's a unique character and he's not in the Harry Potter game, which I already have. So he's cool to get. And I love the movie, so it's cool to do the levels in the movie. So in the game, you can play as Newt and change to, in the story levels, to Jacob Kowalski as a 2-player. But I never knew that once you finish the levels, you could change to Jacob Kowalski just by holding down triangle. But anyway, he's got a cool design, and I really wish that he had the little green guy in his pocket, but he doesn't. As you can see, there's no greenness there. But that's pretty cool. The Niffler design is pretty cool, but it's not accurate. Of course it's not. It's brick-built Niffler. But he's pretty cool in the game. Very slow, though. But he's a cool character to have. And, yeah. So that's the Fantastic Beasts. Where to find them back. Next, we have the Gremlins Team Pack. I was gonna pick this up at a time, but I never thought I'd get it this early on in the year. But it's cool anyway. So firstly, we'll go from left to right. We'll look at the flash and finish. It is a very cool vehicle. Like, the camera design in real life is very cool, but in game they stand on here and shoot lasers, and it can shatter glass and stuff. Amazing camera. Didn't even know it was gonna be good. So next we have the character Stripe, the main antagonist in Gremlins, or Gizmo's arch nemesis. So yeah, he's a very cool design with his mohawk. And as you can see, he's got a popcorn design on his little base, and his head shape's very coolly molded, and his legs have that creased shape thing. And he's just a cool thing, because Gremlins is one of my favorite movies. Next we have my all-time favorite character in the game, Gizmo. He is so cool. Like, this little cute gizmo is adorable. Like, he got his little cookie, which is cool. But his base is the glasses from the movie, which makes sense. And his little head's molded perfectly. And in-game, he is better than out-of-game. And here we have Gizmo's RC Racer. It is a awesome car. I just wish they made it in pink instead of the red, because that's the color it is in the movie. But anyway, it's still an awesome vehicle, and Gizmo can actually fit inside it, so that's pretty cool. Next we have the Ninjago Team Pack, Kai and Co. And this is this is the newest pack I've gotten. Well, I got 2 packs at once, but this is one of the newest packs. Anyway, so firstly, we'll go from left to right with Kai's bike thingy, bob. So this is a pretty cool design for bike. It's pretty cool in the game, but I personally prefer Cole's car. But yeah, it's a pretty cool design for a little bike and stuff. So next we have Kai, and Kai is a very cool character in-game and out-of-game. His fire sword is awesome. His little base symbol is pretty cool with that lion thing. And if you take his helmet off, you can see his face underneath. He's got that normal Kai face, and his design for it is just like normal Ninjago. But it's cool to get him in the game anyway, and that's his back design. And this is my favorite Ninjago character of all time. This is Cole. He's just an awesome character. Come on, camera, focus. Anyway, he's got his cool weapon. Not as cool as Kai's weapon, but yeah. The little symbol is pretty cool. And if you take his helmet off, his mask or whatever you want to call it, it's just a normal Cole face. And here, back of the design, it's got that cool design there, and he's got a pretty cool character in-game as well. And Cole's flying vehicle machine is the better Ninjago machine. And it is pretty cool how it flies, and it just looks cool in-game and out of game, and it's just a cool little model to have on display. And lastly, we have the Back to the Future level pack. My first level pack, and the only really, the most level pack, this is the most wanted thing I've wanted in LEGO Dimensions. I've been trying to get this for so long, and I finally got it, so let's get to this. So from left to right, we have the hoverboard, and I already have the Back to the Future Lego set, so it's cool to get the hoverboard as an accessory for it if you want to. So the hoverboard actual design is just really cool, how it says hoverboard on it. Of course it's going to say hoverboard on it, but, what I mean. Come on. Oh, yeah, it's a hoverboard, and it's got a pretty cool design, and it's on these things to make it look like it's hovering. And the actual other thingy about it, the showcase thing, I personally hate it. But that's my opinion. It's just stupid. They should have just, I don't know, made it look cooler. But, it's a stand for the hoverboard, so that's the only good thing about it. Anyway, so moving on, we have Marty McFly. He is just an awesome character in-game. He's the exact same to the one in the Back to the Future LEGO Ideas set. But it's cool to get him in LEGO Dimensions, and his base is personally my favorite of the bases, with just his name. And it's cool to get him with the guitar for once, like the other one didn't have come with the guitar. And his double-sided face is the same one from the set as well. So that's pretty cool. And the last thing is the DeLorean Time Machine. This is awesome. Not as good as the big version of the vehicle, but it's pretty cool for what it is, because look at this. The doors actually open. That's cool. That's real cool. And it's got some really cool designs, and it looks like the Back to the Future car so well, and it's so small done. But anyway. Here we have everything we just reviewed. Anyway, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you next time on Sam Reviews and Gaming. Bye-bye!